Barry over to get it. Takes a look, shovels it out, fights it. Des Moines sends another puck and flops one over. Gets lost in the feet. Heine keeping his pad down. It's a lot of fighting in the feet. And they're going to blow the whistle to get the puck moving again. Be a line change. Katie and Frost come out for D. Meister and Ives on offense. So Barry just jumped off to give Meister a chance. Des Moines wins the puck. Des Moines pounds it back into the corner. Katie back, throws it up to Meister, but broken up by Des Moines. Ives gets the poke check out to the neutral zone. Des Moines regroups. Ives on the pursuit, gets a stick on it. Katie gets a piece, throws it down, gets tipped by the Des Moines player in there. I was going to say no ice. Des Moines collects. Skates into the neutral zone. No challenger. Now it's challenged up the zone. Miller gets a piece. Fights for it to get it out. Des Moines holds, throws deep. Frosty back to collect. But it bounces over his stick. It's really, really bouncy today. Up to Miller. Miller takes a look. Tries to backhand but can't get a piece. He got throat chopped again. Like the 5th time this season. He's grabbing his throat.
He's like, I didn't see it.
And the ref's like, I don't see anything. Because they never do. It'll be a line change. Frericks, Foresby, Jonesy, Caniglia, and Moffitt. Puck won by Des Moines, but back to Moffitt. Moffitt chips up to Frericks. Frericks picks up, collects, and runs for it. Gonna float one over. Oh, high. Takes a shot, blocked by the Des Moines goalie. Back to the corner. Frericks fights for it. Des Moines throws out into the neutral zone. And they break through our zone, but Caniglia gets his skates on it. Takes a look, heads behind the net. Chips it up to Jonesy. Jonesy recollects, sends it out front. Will Varespi get there? Not quite enough. Des Moines back into the zone. Moffitt throws it back up into the neutral zone. Des Moines collects, puts some pressure on him with Roman. Frericks bats it up to Varespi. Varespi throws it up and collects. Off into the zone. Gets a piece, a little chip shot in, covered by Des Moines. It'll be Ives, Barry, Meister, Meyer, and Simpson. Meister battles in the corner, goes down. Barry fighting for it. Won by Meister. Stick lift. Goes to kick it, but falls. Puck out to the point. Simpson sends it back in. Barry tries to get a piece of it and ties the Des Moines player up. Des Moines sends it back out front. Meyer is going to chip it back. Simpson backhands it in high. Meister back out to the middle. Ives gets a shot. Low hits the skate. Ives recollects. Sends a little backhand, but Des Moines gets a piece and throws it out to the neutral zone. Meyer stops it in the air. Takes a look. Sends it back up, but just out of reach of Meister, so it goes deep. They're going to turn. Tries to make a chip pass back. Bobbling the puck. No one can quite hold on to this thing. Meyer gets a piece. He's going to send one hard on net. Ives gets a piece. Sends it tap back. Not hard enough. Fights for it, but Des Moines coming out with it. Put some pressure on him. Diamond gets a stick on it. Still ends up on Des Moines. And they dump it in back behind the net. Des Moines collects. Looks for the center ice. Guy sitting high slot gets a beautiful thing on it, but the stick gets stopped for the shot. And they fight on the wall for it. Ives. Nope, Diamond drags it out. Diamond off to the puck. Shovels it. Diamond's going to backhand it in, and then they'll chase and pursue. Puck gets sent back out to Frost. Frost too careful to Katie. Up to Basham. Basham chips it up to Miller. And the puck is smashed back out in the neutral zone. Des Moines looking to chip it back in. Basham gets a piece. He's going to carry. Looks for a pass out to open ice to Diamond. Diamond chases in. Opens up to the forehand. Oh, fans on the puck. Loses it in his feet. Still doesn't know where it's at. Des Moines throws it back around. Trying to make chip pass, but Katie throws a pass. Oh, but they get the leg on it. Basham sends it back up. Miller railroads a kid. The puck is thrown back in by Varespi, looking for an ice call because it wasn't over the red line. Be a new line. Frericks, Jones, Varespi, Caniglia, and Moffitt. No one wins the puck back. Frericks able to spin and send it back behind the net. Chips back up into the neutral zone. Jonesy on a race to the puck. Frericks there to help. Jonesy puts more pressure on him. Gets a piece. Gotta let go though. Caniglia gets a foot on it, sends it out front. Frericks able to hold, not able to hold. And Des Moines gets a run on it, but we still got 4 players on the back check. Shoots high, gloved by Heine. New forward line, Ives, Barry, Meister. Still Caniglia, Moffitt on D. Ives wins the puck to Barry. Barry battles for it. Up to Ives. Ives carries out. Chips it around, but Des Moines gets a stick on it, throws it back in. Barry chips it past, backhands it up. Des Moines sends it back to the middle of the ice. Des Moines unsure what to do with it. Meister battling for it. Sends it up to Barry, who loses in his feet from a stick from Des Moines. Des Moines taps it back in. Looks to into the zone. Up to Caniglia. Caniglia over to Meister. Meister loses it to Barry. Barry back to Des Moines. Meister gets a piece. Des Moines throws it past. Puck is all over the place today. Caniglia takes a look to Barry. Barry can't get it on his stick. Chases, puts pressure on Des Moines. Ives gets a piece. Takes a look, cross ice. Got a guy wide open. There it is. Beautiful pass over Meister, but Meister can't settle it down. Barry gets a piece, but instead of collecting, he taps it forward right to Des Moines. Des Moines sends it out, neutral zone. Des Moines comes in slow, sends a hard shot, misses the net. And the Lancers did get it. They cleared, but they're going to say it's no offsides. Barry's going to shovel it up. And it is going to be an ice. Be a new line. Miller, Basham, Diamond, Simpson, Meyer. Miller wins the pass over to Diamond. Diamond chips it into the Des Moines player. Knocks it down. Tries to throw out front. Dances with it in the corner. Sends it out to the point. Sends it back, but too much pressure. Miller gets a piece. Back to Point. Point throws it in. Des Moines' parents want them to shoot the puck. Des Moines gets a piece. Throws the puck. No goal. Hit corner and out. And then ends up corner and in. The first one was, it'd be tough, but it was posting out. It didn't go in. The next shot did go in. So 0-1, Des Moines over the Lancers. That was just kind of sloppy on us trying to move the puck around. It'll be Jonesy, Frericks, Varespi with Katie and Frost. Frericks wins the puck back to Katie. Goes back to collect. Chips it up. Jonesy knocks it down. Sends it out front to Frericks. Frericks gets a piece. Dances. And backhands it in. Only slides. Redirects the puck to the other side of the net. Allen gets one in. So immediately back to 1-1. Oh, you're good. I have my dad.
They're not here yet.
Frericks. Oh, no good. All good. Jonesy goes in, taps it up front, back to Frericks. Frericks goes in again. Looking for someone. Throws it out front to Rome. Roman gets a tap on it back in, though. Tries to send it out. Des Moines collects. Going to work it out, but not quite enough. Frosty gets a piece, but Des Moines breaks free. Off into our zone. They throw it back behind the net. Katie back to take a look. Throws it up. Jonesy, Des Moines was able to get in front of Jones. Gets a tap pass to Jones. Jones looks for someone to give it to and gets tapped off by Des Moines. Ross gets a poke. Ends up offsides.
You know what makes the thing flip? It's whenever I'm going to the side, my finger drifts.
That'll be a new line. Meister, Berry, Ives, Moffat, Caniglia.
Oh, yeah.
Ives wins the puck back to Meister. Back to Caniglia. Caniglia throws up to Berry, but it's kind of floating through the air. Berry goes to chase. Puts pressure on him. Gets knocked down. Ives gets it back out in the neutral zone. Berry gets a piece. He's going to take a look. Throw it up to Ives. Ives dances. Throws it in deep. Back Meister to go get it. Des Moines floats it around. Berry gets on the wall. Blocks the puck. Caniglia gets a piece. Sends it on net. Hard. Off the goalie. Des Moines tries to bank it out. Moffat there to get a piece. Sends it back in the line.
Got him. He's got him.
Fighting with it. Ives pokes it back to the corner, and they're going to call that a penalty.
Some nice crisp passes there.
Yeah, sometimes things work out. Broken clocks, right? Twice a day. No, they're doing good.
No, but seriously.
I'm just too facetious of a person to be up here doing this, probably. All right, Miller, Diamond, Basham, Meyer, Simpson. Puck is sort of won, but not enough. Des Moines then finds it, collects it, takes a look. Meyer off to chase for it. Chips it up into the neutral zone. Miller on the chase, looking for no ice. That's an ice. It'll be down on our end. We are on the power play for one more minute.
Yeah, we're on the power play. Why is the clock? Look at the penalty clock and the regular game clock.
Yeah, they're just, when it got entered, it didn't line up quite right. Off to Katie. Katie bumps it up to the neutral zone. Miller there to poke through. Gets a piece. Sends it back. But Diamond a little too close to him to collect. Des Moines sends it back out to the front. Katie taps. Collects. Gets a piece. Goes through. Back to Basham. Basham slows down. Takes a look. Oh, but Des Moines gets a piece, so he's not able to get all of his shot out there. Miller back to help. They throw it back out. Basham loses it, but Frosty able to hold. Throws one back in. Diamond's got it. Basham gets a piece. Throws it out front, but Miller unable to see it as it comes through his skates. Miller settles it down to Frosty, but not quite knocked down. Frost gets a tap over to Basham. And we clear the line. Onsides. Des Moines will throw the puck. And it gets put on net, but over to the corner. Diamond battles with Frericks. Frericks goes to the corner, plays the puck out to Roman. Roman comes flying in. Frericks plays with it back to the point. Open up that space. Moffat gets a hard shot. Redirected to the corner. Back behind the net. Diamond sends a hard shot. Des Moines collects. Throws it out to Caniglia. Caniglia stops it. Throws it back to the net. Moffat able to, tries for a backhand, but just a little poke. Caniglia chases for the puck. Frericks plays through the hands. Misses the puck completely, though. The puck has ended up in the corner. Moffat collects. And that is the end of the first period.
Pretty even. Nothing.
Yeah. Shots
Too
on goal are
ridiculous.
5 for the Lancers, 4 for the Buccaneers, or Des Moines. It's 1-1 going into the second period. Pretty even both ways. Our boys are not banging on all cylinders today, but it doesn't
Not
look like
quite.
the Bucs are either.
Nope. What do you think, Wes?
Yeah, we're definitely not that aggressive today.
You don't think?
No, not really.
Oh.
I don't know, it's just kind of a slow day.
Ooh, loud up here.
All right, off to the second period. We'll start with Frericks, Jonesy, Varespi, Meyer, and Simpson. Puck one forward, but Des Moines collects. Meyer, it's offsides. It left the zone, entered the zone. There you go.
Yep.
That's the whistle.
Seen it 100 times.
Yeah, I think we're going to keep seeing it for the years we keep playing. Puck one back to Des Moines. Des Moines unable to collect it as it enters the zone, but he is able to pick it back up, head back. Looks for the centering pass that almost redirected up into the net. Jones is there, but misses it. Des Moines holds the line, chucks it back into the corner. Lancers battle for it back behind the net. Come on, boys. No shot. It gets blocked by one of the Lancer players.
Camera's a little sticky there.
Puck gets sent out. Varespi cannot get a stick on it either. It's like these boys haven't.
Right? It's out of the zone now, at least.
They missed their house practices today for this. At least some of them did. Not all of them. I think only one team could have possibly been at theirs. And he's sitting next to me right now. But the Bucs send it out. We got a guy floating in the middle for free. Barry gets a tap, but unable to do anything with it. The Bucs send it into the corner. Frost sends it back out hard, but it's knocked down. Roman gets a piece, but the Bucs knock it back down. Can't just float pucks out. We got to work it out together, build that breakout. The Bucs center out front. Hard shot in, covered by Heine. Meister, Barry, Ives, Katie, Jones. Sorry, Frost. Bucs bring it back. Meister gets a skate on it. Back to the neutral zone. Bucs try to work it back through. Katie chips it up. Bucs back behind their net. Throw it up. And we get a piece of it. Stop, knock down. Ives gets a piece. It's going to throw hard. A little high. Bucs carry to the neutral zone. Sends it by the Lancers. Frost back to collect. Takes a look. Turns. Up to Barry. Barry takes a look.
That
up
textbook
to,
breakout.
Oh,
Just
right
missed.
to Meister, but just a little too far past. Bucs take it back into the neutral zone. It gets tapped. Katie gets a piece. Takes a look. Sends it back up to the Bucs. The Bucs dance with it. Meister is on him hard. Barry trailers. Looks for the shot, but too many sticks. All three boys are hanging out over here. All four boys are hanging out over here. This is a scrum for the puck. Ives just chucks it back in. Yeah, we got to start opening ice. Ives gets a dance. Low kick. Gets another one. Redirects too wide. Ives and Barry fight for it. A little puck battle on the boards. Des Moines dances, turns, spins, and throws the other way. Barry gets a piece. He's fighting with it. He's having trouble figuring out where to go with it once he has the stick on it. And because it's so slow right now, nothing's moving. Frost dips it back in back. Oh, it takes a weird bounce over to Barry. Barry dances, but cannot do it fast enough to get his stick on it for a shot. Too many players. Ives again with it. Someone needs to go to the front of the net. Oh, Meister gets nailed by the Des Moines player as they chase through. Barry fights for the puck. Not able to get in front of him, but stay with him, though. Des Moines dumps deep, looks for a change. Katie's going to collect. They got to start moving fast. This up to Barry. Barry dangles past. Comes on in. Low, hard shot. Kicks off the bounce. Still floating out there. No one there, though, because we were working to change ourselves. Des Moines headed up through the neutral zone and into our zone. Going to take a hard, low shot, but misses the net. Basham collects. Chips past. Moffat gets a piece. Throws up. Diamond chips past. Jesus. There's a lot of just pitchforking the puck up. Uh-oh. Not a lot of control. Up to Diamond. Diamond gets a piece and gets a hard shot off the goalie's pads and into the net. That'll be 2-1. Lancers over Des Moines.
A lot of kids falling.
I don't know what's going on here, man. They act like they didn't play hockey last weekend.
Right? I feel like almost both full lines were on the ice.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not looking as pretty as it normally does, but it's still working. We'll make it work. Des Moines looking for a call on that, but up to the neutral zone. They dump it in deep, back to the corner. They're going to chase. Caniglia back to collect. Takes a look. Gets pressured by the Des Moines. Out to Miller. Miller gets a low tap. Not able to collect. Diamond gets a piece and takes off into the zone. Takes a look for a shot or for a pass off the skate of the Buccaneers as he centers over to Miller, but Des Moines gets a piece. Basham brings the stick down, and the puck gets chip past Moffat. Back out to Moffat. Des Moines, not sure what to do with it, going in circles. With a name like Do Pass, you think he'd do more with it than dance with it. All right, Simpson up to Basham. Basham fighting for it, but goes around. We got to stop doing that. That's house hockey.
Right.
You got to go through the puck instead of dancing around hoping it pokes out the other side. Shovels it into Miller's chest, and it does leave the zone. Des Moines group, but broken up by Basham. Miller gets a piece. Keep it in. Frost or Diamond sends it in deep. Des Moines back behind the net, trying to figure out what to do with it. Meyer going to hold the line, taps it up, but we're doing a line change, so we got no one here. Oh, here we go. Roman to Frericks. We're going to make 2-foot passes now. Pass off the wall. Like handball.
It worked eventually.
There's 3 guys in front of the net. 2 of our guys in front of the net. One's dancing with it. If we'd just gotten a pass, we'd have had a shot. They're having trouble settling the puck down. There we go. Roman gets a high shot. Gets tipped over the net. Off the crossbar. Back out to Simpson. Simpson takes a look, chips it back to Roman. Roman tries to do a one-touch, but ends up missing it. Back behind the net. All of our players are behind the net. No one there to help get the puck in the net. Varesby goes for it. Oh, Jonesy puts pressure, and Des Moines sends it back out to the zone where Simpson's there. Misses 2 guys in the middle who are calling for it. He sent it right to the middle of them, but they both peeled off to different locations. This is not as pretty as it could be, Bruce. It's looking a little rough. They just need to speed up their decision making a little bit, and they'll make it work. Ives takes the draw.
Chaos.
One back to Meister. Meister to Frost. Frost dumps it in.
In this?
Yes.
Des Moines collects, sends it back. Meister gets a piece, takes a look, shovels a puck out front. Barry tries to knock it down. Katie gets a piece, throws it hard back behind the net to Meister. Meister misses his chip shot, dances. And Des Moines is going to throw it back to the neutral zone. But Barry misses it through his skates. Des Moines picks up speed, dangles around Katie. Frost there to get a piece. Go the other way with it. Off the stick of the Des Moines up to Barry. Barry can't get to it in time. Frost gets a stick on it to keep it out of the shooting lane. Up to Meister. Meister chips past. It's going to bounce but knock down. Des Moines gets a hard shot. Tanner kicks it over. Katie takes a look. Let's get it sent up right to Des Moines, who's entering the zone. Barry breaks that up. Katie gets in front of it, gets a tap. Frost off to the races. Let's see what Frost. Oh, gets a tap, but don't worry. Ives is there to trailer. Dangle. Hard shot. Oh, Barry there just can't quite turn the puck. Des Moines smashes it out of the neutral zone. Frosty there to break up that play. Basham comes in to help, and they'll be offside since their player fell into the zone.
Yeah, something's wrong with the battery. Either the battery charges really fast or the battery does not run.
No, the batteries.
It'll be Miller, Basham, Diamond, Caniglia, Moffitt. Puck one up to Basham. Basham carries it in, dangles. We are way too close to each other. Des Moines turns it. Diamond able to return it over to Basham. Basham on his backhand. Roofs one. Oh, just over the net. Back behind the net. Des Moines collects. Tries to chip it past Miller. Miller gets a piece. Dangles. Tip back. Well, sends it back through hard, but Basham was coming to help. Des Moines fights for it. Miller gets a piece. Des Moines is going to try to send it out of the zone. Gets lost in the skate, and he's able to dangle past. We're going to be out of the zone. No offsides. They did call it offsides. They're
very soft
late
blow.
on the, yeah. Wasn't sure if he wanted it or not.
Soft delayed whistle.
All right, it'll be Frericks, Varespi, and Jonesy, Moffitt, and Caniglia. Puck one through the feet by Des Moines, but picked up by Frericks, who takes a look, tries to dangle through the feet, ends up coming out with it. A low hard shot off the pad. Des Moines chips fast into the referee's leg. Roman fighting for it. Frericks tries to fight it down. Des Moines collects, carries out into the neutral zone. Jonesy gets a swing on the stick. Puck gets sent around. Varespi doesn't bring the puck with him. Caniglia's got it, fighting over it. Tries to get a foot on it. Moffitt's there to help. All three of our boys are up here fighting each other.
Yep.
And I don't even know. Going to be a penalty on us?
No, it's
Them.
on Des Moines.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't see what he threw up, but he was holding him behind the net.
Oh. Let's see if he does a motion. Oh, roughing. Roughing. No offense, but that's pretty common for the Des Moines teams in the past years. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Oh, nothing. It's a little shade.
Spicy, no? Frericks, Varespi, Jonesy. Puck, Des Moines wins it back. Tries to send it out of the zone. Simpson's there, taps it up to Varespi. Varespi takes a look. He's going to throw a weird one off the Des Moines player back behind the net. Jonesy there to collect, sends it out to the point. Simpson steps in, throws it out front to Frericks, who cannot collect it enough to get a piece. Takes a look. All our boys are gone, though. Back out to the point. Settled back down, and he just floats a low shot in. Back to Jonesy. Jonesy throws one on the pads. Fights for it. We need Creek to send a hard shot in. Rip one out here. There we go. Up to Frericks. Frericks gets not enough of it. Slow, and that's going to be it. Frericks does get it after the two hits off the pads of the goalie and riffs one in. So it'll be 3-1 Lancers over the Des Moines Buccaneers, Junior Buccaneers. 4:29 left in the period. Second period, 13 shots to 6. Lancers over the Des Moines. It'll be Ives, Barry, Meister, Katie, Frost. Puck one to Meister, but then pounded up into the Des Moines. Frosty gets the poke on it. Passed. Pokes past again. Meister there to try, but Des Moines sits on it. Meister tries to sit on it. Unable to. Puck gets thrown over to Katie. Katie's going to throw it up to Barry. Barry mohawks in. Looks for a pass over to Ives. Ives collects. Unable to get a full shot on it. But the puck is smothered by the goalie as it slowly trickles in. Same line. Ives takes the draw over to Barry. Barry takes a look, throws it hard, low, and ends up with a rebound. Des Moines covers. Ives will take the draw one more time. Over to Barry. Barry back to Katie. Katie hard shot, but goes wide. Frost chips it back behind to Meister, who's back there, but unable to settle it down. Ives collects, turns, but no one there. Oh, but we're still going to keep it in. Frosty dumps it in. Barry takes a Superman dive. I got a guy floating out front here. Frost goes back to help. But will he get there first? He's going to fight for it. Slowed down the play. Puck gets set back behind the net. Barry's got to skate for it, though, if he wants to be involved. Come on, boys. Chips up. Fighting for a 2-on-2. Ives there to help in case it bows out. Takes a swing in. Barry throws it out to the point. Point takes a high-low shot. Goes off the side of the net. Katie backhands it over to Meister. Meister sends it out front to Ives. Good breakout there. Ives goes flying through. Beats the defenseman, but unable to keep the puck. Meister, no one from the Des Moines go back for it. It is 5-on-5 hockey. Good, how are you? I'm going to throw it up. Good.
Gotcha. Ives back behind the net to collect. Misses it. Diamond off the bench.
I'm the commentator.
Works it into the corner. Back to the point to Moffitt. Moffitt hits Ives on the far side. Ives tries to send one in, but it's off a Des Moines defenseman. Sent back behind the net. Diamond applying pressure. Puck to Moffitt. Moffitt sends it back in. Des Moines able to chip it up and out of the zone for an icing. Yes, icing. Just didn't cross the line yet.
Yeah, I couldn't see.
Huh?
I didn't see that.
Hello, we'll get Miller, Diamond, Basham, Moffitt, and Caniglia. Miller ties up. Tegan Basham comes around and gets a shot wide, though. Stepping up is Moffitt to keep the puck in. Dancing on the end line. Gets it over to Basham. Gets a shot and a good save. Goalie butterflies and makes the save. Des Moines now entering the zone. Pushed off the puck by Basham and chips it out of the zone. Miller there to push it across center ice. He's going to get knocked off the puck. Diamond there to pick it up, though. Diamond makes a move around one. In. Backhand wide. And Des Moines coming back the other way. Broken up by Miller. Able to collect and get it down into the zone. Send a shot wide of the net. Meyer applies the pressure. Pushes the puck up the wall. Tied up. Verespi, Basham, Verespi comes away with it. Gets it out into the center ice where Miller is able to chip it out of the zone. But Des Moines collects at center ice, skates it into their own zone. Trying to recollect. Up and out of the zone. Back to Meyer in the neutral zone. Meyer misses the stick of Miller. Des Moines able to turn it right back around. And back into the Lancer zone. Meyer wraps it around. Des Moines getting a change, and the puck squirts out of the zone. Verespi applying pressure, not able to get it out. Des Moines back in, and that's going to do it for the second period. Got a lot of good attempts there. I wasn't able to mark. You're going to have to mark. That's hard. No, I have to do it.
So that one was good. Couple nice shots.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of a... Yeah, they're just going to take a little break. They'll probably clean the ice and then have a snack, have a water break, and then be right back out.
Whatever.
20 minutes is when we're supposed to start it at 2, so 12 minute, but it looks like they've been doing a run clock, so yeah. I don't know if they'll clean the ice or not. What?
Nothing.
Kid just flew by on a
Like one of those injured knee scooters.
the scooter for people with with that don't want to wear it. You rock a cast.
Where did you get that from?
I don't know. He's probably somebody that's injured.
Probably stole it from
Probably
grandma.
somebody that's injured. Oh, you look confused. Oh. All right, puck drop. Tied up by Frericks and won by Des Moines, who get a shot into Meyer on defense. Now turned out of the zone by Frericks, but sent back into the zone by Des Moines. Down below the line, Frericks trying to pressure Des Moines, able to collect the puck. Still with it. Behind the net. Now Frericks coming up, trying to get the puck out. Des Moines able to keep it in. Back and forth. Des Moines still with it. Get a shot wide of the net. And Des Moines bouncing back and forth. Varespi back there chips it up. Frericks comes over. Going to send this one hard up to Jones right at the line. Jones able to get it out of the zone. But still a little back and forth. Frericks ties up. And Varespi comes up to get it out of the zone. Varespi looking to center. But Des Moines hard on the stick, able to break that one up. Frericks back to Varespi. Varespi back to Frericks. Rolls off his stick, gets it back. Low hard shot. Turned away. And Des Moines able to clear it out from in front of the net. Oh, and Katie off the bench trying to pick that pass off. Not quite able to do. Oh. Nobody saw that one. That one's in the zone. Des Moines collects behind their own net. Jones applying the pressure, but stays in the zone a little bit too long offside. The kid on the mobility scooter doing laps, killing me. Did you see him? Like with the crutches, or not for crutches, for broken leg. We got a new line out here: Ives, Meister, Barry, Frost, and Katie on D, tied up. Meister's on top of it. Ives able to dig it out into the zone. Ives makes a little move, lost in his feet, pokes one through wide of the net. Des Moines tries to wrap it around against the board. Oop, gets by Frost and out into the neutral zone, into the zone, pressured by Ives. Has to put on the brakes. Still holding the puck. Then the centering try picked off by Barry. Sent out of the zone, but Des Moines able to collect at center ice. Push it back in. Katie into the bench. Tried to get one high off the board out of the zone and does not. So we'll get a face-off in our zone. Get a full line change. Miller, Diamond, Basham, Moffitt, Caniglia. Miller's going to take the face-off. Pushes through Des Moines. Pushed through by Diamond. 2-on-1. Miller, Diamond. Whoa, and the pass doesn't make it through. Des Moines back to Basham, who gets a shot on. It's deflected. Over into the corner. Basham trying to send it back. Deflected off a stick right to Diamond. Broken up again. Diamond gets it over to Basham, who's working on the side of the net. Just misses Miller. Deflected back into the corner. Basham tried to chip it up. Goes around. This one comes back out to the defense. Moffitt takes a moment. Sends it back down. Miller's knocked off the puck in the corner. Des Moines trying to get it out. And we're going to get called for that one. Oh. Why are we blowing this dead? I know, yeah, that's why I'm like, why are we? Yeah, I don't get it. They never got possession. So, penalty on Des Moines, so we'll go on the power play again. Whatever. Miller, Basham, Diamond still out there. Miller wins this back to Caniglia. Caniglia gets some space, gets it over to Moffitt. Moffitt tries to get a shot knocked down, collects the puck, shot wide. Collected by Des Moines, sent over on the board. Caniglia comes over to collect. Caniglia sends one towards the net, tipped by Miller right into the goalie. Miller gets the rebound, back to Moffitt. Moffitt winds up. Another wide one. Rebound by Miller. Miller making a little move, walking off the side, sends it out to just misses Diamond. And Des Moines able to clear this one. Moffitt with the puck. Centers to Miller. Miller into the zone. Gets it over to Basham. Basham trying to roll his stick around and able to get a shot on. And covered up. Right? So now we've got another Des Moines player going into the box. So 42 seconds, we're going to have some 5-on-3 hockey. For Frericks, Veresby, Jones, Meyer and Simpson back on D for the 5-on-3. See if we can get some passing going on around here. Puck won by Frericks, back to Simpson, taps it up to Jones, and he gets the puck knocked away. Des Moines able to skate, coming out of the zone, cross center ice, into the zone, and pushing, still pushing. Tip back down behind the net by Des Moines. Meyer comes over to collect in the corner. Oop. Stick got stuck on the corner, and then the puck chipped up into the netting. We'll get a face-off and a line change. Supposed to clap at that. Still 15 seconds on the 5-on-3. Ives going to take the face-off. It's dropped between the Des Moines players' legs. Meister comes away with it. Meister up to Barry, hits him in the skate, though, and goes to the far side. Barry able to chip it around him, though. Meister trying to center it. Gets stuck on a Des Moines player. One player out of the box. Ives trying to make some moves on the side of the net. Meister comes to help him. Sent back out front by Ives to Barry. Barry back to Ives, who sends one off the side of the net. Then Des Moines able to clip this one up and out of the zone. Frost comes over to get it. Frost to Katie. Katie going to take it into the zone. Katie shot low. Rebound comes all the way back out to Ives. He tries to lay it back for Frost. Eventually gets back there. And the shot is blocked out in front by Frost. Des Moines gets it. Ooh, not out. Barry holds the line. Des Moines skates behind the net. Still skating around. Des Moines chips it out of the zone. Frost sends it over to the far side. Kept by Katie. Pushed into the zone. Sent in to Des Moines again. Now out to some open ice on the far side. Frost takes this one, sends it in deep. It's going to be an icing, though. Yeah. 5-on-3. Couldn't do nothing with it. Just couldn't connect on those passes. Back even for Miller. Diamond and Basham. This one won by Des Moines. Des Moines able to get the puck, skated around behind the net. Still with it. Basham pressuring, Diamond pressuring. Makes a bounce around. This one gets all the way down to Heine, who grabs it on the side of the net. Miller's going to take the face-off again. Puck drop won by Des Moines. Skated out to center ice. Pressured. Sends a shot into their own player. Then the centering pass goes off everybody. Another shot deflected wide of the net. Kept behind the goal line. Back out to the other side. Back in towards the net. Ooh, takes a weird bounce out front. But it's picked up now by Diamond. Diamond skating out of the zone. Chips it down into the zone. Chases Des Moines out of their zone with the puck at center ice. Turns around, fires it into the zone. Caniglia grabs it, sends it back out. This play picked off, and then Miller tripped by the ref entering the zone. Des Moines makes a move into the zone now. Around one, hold in one more, and a nice poke there by Heine to halt that. This one out. Mishandled by the D. Miller's got it now. He's got to step on everybody. And he's tripped. No. But shot is kicked away by the goalie. This one coming out the other way. Des Moines able to stay with it. Burks grabs it. Now he's coming the other way. He had the puck.
Did he?
Yeah. Offside. Burks tries to enter the... Yeah. Burks tries to enter the zone backwards. And didn't work out so hot. So he's going to take the face-off. He's got Jones and Respi out there with him. Push through. Into the Des Moines zone. Back out of the Des Moines zone now. On the stick of Meyer. Trying to handle it. Able to chip it up and out of the zone for Jones. Jones throws it over. Goes between the legs of Frericks. That one's a trip. They're going to call that one.
We left our goalie and we did.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
This goalie thought the penalty was on us, so he left.
It was on us. They called us for a trip.
What?
Yes.
Yes. But we got tripped.
Yes, I know.
What?
Yeah, I know.
What?
Yep. He tripped. There was 2 trips there. So we'll go on
I guess I
the
didn't catch
penalty kill. Face off won by Frerick. Sent back down around. Simpson rings it around. Jones and Meyer, the other 2 players out there. Des Moines skating down. Behind the net. Des Moines out to the point. Misses the pass. Frerick's there to kick it up. Frerick's with it. Center ice tries to make the move. Still got it. Oh, but he couldn't.
What? This guy's falling all over the place.
Now Des Moines coming the other way. We're going to get called for another one. And, yep. They're going to call Frericks for him dangling those kids in front of the net. Yeah. So now it's a 5-on-3. Five on 3. We've got Diamond, Katie, and Frost. Diamond's going to take the face off.
Win a gag, win the straw.
Oh, they pulled their goalie. 6-on-3.
Oh, no.
That one out front. Oh, blocked. Katie pressuring. Des Moines comes away with it. Sends it out top. That shot stopped. Oh, a nice save there, but he lost it. But it was able to get kicked out and around. Katie applying pressure. Now walking behind the net is Des Moines. A little pass on the side there. Pass back out to the point. D-to-D pass misses. Diamond applying the pressure, able to take the puck, and he's going to flip that one up and out of the zone. Now Des Moines coming back the other way. Des Moines entering the zone. Shot wide. Goes to the far side. Caniglia in for Katie. Barry in for Diamond. Goes through into the center. Barry picks that one off. Barry's got Roman off of the bench. And Roman! Offsides. Same thing. That's what I told you. Offside because he lost control of the puck as he.
Technically, if you have the puck
If
and you're with it, you know you're in first place on it. As long as you have possession,
Yeah.
it's legal. Use hockey.
They're gonna call it because he lost control of the puck. They're gonna say he didn't carry it into the zone. Yeah. So robbed of the empty netter. This one poked away by Meister. Gets it back to Ives. Ives' shot is turned away. Still loose. Meister from his stomach trying to get the puck. Able to get it kicked out. Moines throws it out. And then Caniglia comes over to break up the play and send it off, but it's going to be an icing. A little bit too hard of a clear, and that does it for our penalty kill. Back to 5-on-5 for a minute 49 left in this final frame. Miller, Basham, Diamond, Meyer, Simpson out. I don't know. I felt like it was running before Miller takes the draw, pushes it back to Simpson. Simpson up to, I think they're going to stop it for the last couple minutes because it's only 2 points. This one tried to pass it back out to the point. It's not icing. They threw it out. The Des Moines player threw it back. This one, almost kept in, not quite. Into the zone by Des Moines. Still with it. Simpson applying pressure. This one out front. Bounced around a little bit. Miller gets a stick on it for a moment. This one, Diamond trying to get it over. Can't quite make the play. Now backhands it. And Miller trying to get it through. Gets it into the zone. Back out. Diamond gloves it down. This one out across center ice. Des Moines in. Low shot turned away by Heine. Simpson pokes it up. Des Moines able to reach back and grab it though. Miller now can't quite poke it out. Basham chips it over to the wall. And then turned by Diamond trying to get a piece of stick on it. Can't quite get it. That one sent right into the glove of Heine. 21 seconds left. Des Moines going to leave their net empty. All we got to do is get a good
shot across the ice.
Yep, good hard shot on target. Frericks taking the face off. Katie, Frost, Verespi, and Jones out. 21 seconds. Face off won by Des Moines. Jones coming up to push it out of the zone. Jones, though, cross center ice. Jones backhands it in on the side of the net. Des Moines comes back to grab it. Still able to get it. Kept in by Katie. Katie makes a move, sends one towards the net. Deflected up, and that's going to do it. Game 1 in the books. Looks like it's 2:01. Looks like they're going to clean the ice, though. They're opening the glass. So we'll get a brief intermission, and then we'll be back for game 2 immediately after this.